this video is transferring Sam from the Commode back to her wheelchair after she's finished having a shower. So we've got her shoes and socks on, her leg bag's all sorted, we've put the pants and undies on and pulled them up as far as we can. And now I'm going to bring in the standing hoist. And Sam will make sure she's at the right height. That's okay there? Okay. So put the brakes on. And grab the sling. Sam will lean forward. Okay, so make sure the sling's sitting under Sam's arm. Buckle it up and tighten it. Okay, so on the orange. Again, just making sure the sling's under. Sam will get her arm into the right position. Under there. Okay, and you just need to help with this left leg. Okay, so this is a little trick just to assist Sam's leg to get in and down onto the hoist. So I'm putting my hand just behind her knee, giving it a little bit of a tickle. So what this is doing, it's just giving some proprioceptive input for Sam's brain and just reminding that knee that that's where it wants to bend. And this makes it easier for both of you to then support Sam's leg to get in and down onto the hoist correctly. And with your own body position, everyone's going to be a little bit different, so find the position that works best for you, but just avoid too much twisting or awkward bending and find the position that works well for your back. You ready? Okay, so as Sam's going up, so I'm going to keep one hand here on the side of her knee, not pushing too hard, but just sort of keeping it in place. You don't want to be shoving it in because that will hurt. Just keeping some firm pressure on to keep it in the right place. Okay, ready to go? Okay. So going up. And just stopping when so there's 2 strips of black tape on either side of this circle here. So you're stopping when both bits of black tape, when they're sort of in the center, and that will allow Sam to stand up nice and straight. How to pull Sam's undies and pants up so that they're comfy for her throughout the day. So for the purposes of this video, Sam already has a pair of undies on. Usually she will not have a second pair of undies on, it'll just be one pair. So we've got the pads already in the pants. And so we're just pulling it up. Sam will move her legs and lift up, and just always being very careful as you're pulling anything up, that you're not pulling on the catheter. So, getting those right up. And then to make sure the pad's in the right place, you're going to need to sort of get the front and the back and pull it up. So, just to make sure it's in the right position. So I'm gripping the front and the back of the pad and giving that a good pull up. How's that feeling, Sam? Is that sitting in the right place? Not quite? Up a bit more? Yeah? Alright, and I'm just going to check down in between your legs as well, okay? So sometimes you might need to check just down in between Sam's legs that it's sort of sitting up properly and not rubbing against her thigh. Can you cock that leg out? That's it, thanks. There we go. Does that feel more comfortable? Yep. Up high enough? A little bit more? Okay. Oh, sorry. How's that? Yeah? Cool. So yeah, again, always checking with Sam. She'll let you know if it's in the right spot. Okay, doing your pants now? Sam's pants up. It's really important to not let anything get caught on any of the catheter tubing. So I like to pull it almost out and up, and really gently out and up. So it's not catching on the tubing. And you're pulling the pants up nice and high so that the elastic's sitting over Sam's belly button, nothing's pressing onto the catheter, and always checking with Sam if that feels okay. How's that feeling, Sam? Yep. And then once Sam's sitting in her wheelchair, check again. It's really important. If anything's pressing on the catheter tubing, it will get really uncomfortable for Sam quite quickly. So always just double checking with her how she's feeling and if Sam's comfy. So once Sam's pants are up, it's really, really important. You can see here this crease is sitting off to the side. It's really, really important that you get the seam sitting right, lining up with Sam's butt crack. Now this is to reduce the risk of pressure injuries, to protect Sam's skin integrity. It's also for comfort, but really it's about Sam's health. So this is a really crucial thing to get right. Further back, Sam, so your legs are touching the seat. Yeah. Yep. Okay. The brakes on again here. And going down. Sling off. Check Sam's shirts while she's leaning forward. Just check that her shirts are tucked down properly at the back. We've got Sam in her chair. At this point you need to leave the brakes on the hoist and do not move it away. Sam needs to tilt her chair back. Okay, good to go. And she will let you know when she's ready and it's safe to move the standing hoist. Just make sure that the catheter tubing, Sam will make sure that it's in the right place. You might need to sort of help her move it a little bit. So in this video, I'll demonstrate just getting Sam's pants and everything comfy. So the first thing is to make sure that the pants don't have creases sitting under Sam's legs. So just watching your own body position as well. So bending at the knees if you need to move Sam's legs. So yeah, just giving them a bit of a pull down. Making sure that there's no creases under Sam's legs. How's that one feeling? Okay? Okay. Is that one okay? A bit more in there? And a bit more in there? Okay. Is that feeling okay? Yep. And part of this as well is making sure that the pants and undies are sitting comfortably on Sam's belly. So, can I go in? So just getting the waistband of the undies, and pulling that up. Is that up high enough for the undies? Yep. And then pulling the waistband of the pants right up. Sam will show you. Is that sitting comfortably? Yep. And then, yeah, tops down. Feeling okay? Comfy? Yep. Cool. So when Sam's wearing looser pants, like the flannelette ones or some of the summer ones, as well as doing the pull down that you've just seen, you'll need to get in at the side just to really make sure there's no creases under her bottom. So can I put my hands in, Sam? So I'm just putting, just going to move that hand a little bit. Just putting 2 hands down in here and grabbing onto the seam of the pants with 2 hands. Make sure your position's quite good, bent knees straight back. And I'm just going to give a little It's kind of like an up and a jiggle almost. It's a, Sam will let you know if you've done enough, if that's enough. Does that feel okay? Yep, okay. And then you might just need to do another little readjust of the leg just to make sure, and getting the seam in a spot that's comfy for Sam. And the other side you can lift up the armrest. So again, I'm coming in, do you want to come right in because you can see on the side. So I'm grabbing, I've got two hands just on those seams there. Now you're not pulling sideways as such, it's an up movement. Bit more? Yep. There we are. Good. So yeah, you're grabbing and you're pulling up. It's not a sideways, it's an up action. How's that feeling, Sam? Good? Cool. And then, yeah, putting the armrest back down. And seatbelt up, do up, yep. Okay, and yeah, Sam will let you know if she needs any other readjusting and if it's comfy for her.